Well, hello. We've been expecting you. My children tend to photobomb my lectures, so I just wanted to make sure that that one got out of the way. Hey everybody, how are my digital graphics people? I know that was a very high-tech effect. Don't worry, Yoda's not hurt. I just set him down. I wanted to check in with everybody. I kind of feel like I've been Oz, the voice behind the screen, so I wanted to check in and say hello to everybody. We are approaching midterm, and so before I go over this week's stuff, I wanted to talk about the midterm and kind of where everybody is. And I wanted to say that I am so impressed and so pleased with everybody's work. You guys honestly crack me up with the stuff that you guys have been turning in. Not cracking up that it's bad, but cracking up in that a lot of you, I think, are having fun with your work and putting some humor into it. But the quality's been great, and I don't know if you remember, but I've never taught this class online before, so I was a little bit nervous about how everything would translate. But from my perspective as an instructor, I'm really happy with how everything is going, and I wanted to reach out to you and say thank you for doing such a good job. And I hope to finish like the rest of the semester as strong as the first half has been. And I truly hope that you guys are enjoying Photoshop as much as it seems from my end. And I hope that it's something that you guys continue to use. And more importantly, I really hope that you are already thinking of ways that you can apply it to your projects at school, maybe even some personal projects. So great job. Now, with the midterm coming up, you guys will have a couple weeks to work on your midterm. And the reason why you have 2 weeks is, one, I want to give you guys a little bit of a breather because we've been pretty intense this entire semester with new stuff every week with the modules that we've been on. And your midterm is going to be like a 3-part midterm. One of them, which I think is probably the most difficult, only because it's timed, it will be an assessment where you will have 60 minutes to download some files and do everything that you've been doing to those files. There's going to be really specific instructions, but in a nutshell, you're going to have 2 very different backgrounds. One of them is a basketball court, one of them is a really bright white, like airy, lofty space. And within those spaces, you have to mask and transform several objects and pull them into the spaces. And as you're doing that, things to consider are the scale, the lighting conditions. It really changes depending on, 1, the scene you're in, and then 2, where you place it in the scene. So that'll be your first one. And again, I think it's the most difficult because it is timed. You have 60 minutes to complete both of those. You'll also have something else that's going to be similar, where I give you 2 scenes that you work with. One of them is the interior of MoMA and one of them is the exterior. That one isn't timed, but I think one of the things that's difficult about that one is that the files that I give you aren't necessarily the best files. So you really have to work and find where to place and transform those things so that you can get the best resolution. You'll see it when it comes up. And then the last thing will be an assignment that's really similar to what we're doing this week, where you guys create your own scene in Photoshop. And it's really just a chance for you to kind of flex those muscles. Oh my gosh, photobombing. I have a child that just got out of bed, but it's not Yoda, it's a live child. So Ari, come say hi real quick, and then Dad's gonna take you to bed and you don't get out again. Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Say sorry for photobombing.
Sorry for photobombing.
Okay, say good night.
Good night.
All right, sorry about that. The joys of working at home. So just know that that's coming. And again, within those 2 weeks, you should have plenty of time to work and prepare. And again, I'll have instructions so that if you feel like you want to practice something, you can practice it. You can redo it if you need to. But with the midterm, once it's turned in, it's turned in. You can't redo something. So it's kind of like a, once it's in, it's final. So if you want to work on your midterm and then not turn it in, but like wait a day and then look at it again with fresh eyes, I think that that's really helpful. So that's it for the midterm, and in just a second I'm going to walk you guys through what we're going to be doing this week. But as always, if you need any help, drop me a line. If there's anything that's not going well, please let me know and I can redo videos or give you extra videos. Again, I can only kind of tell what's going on from my point of view, which seems to be going well. So I'm hoping that's the case. But that's it for now. Thanks for hanging out for 5 minutes. Yoda will also say goodbye. So see you guys in just a minute while we talk about this week. Bye. Ooh. Awkward.